Welcome back, everyone. It is Monday, April 28th in the NBA, and I have two picks incoming. Yes, we are back in our hotel room in Pensacola, Florida, and I think I'm even wearing the same sweatshirt as yesterday's video. But we do need to hop into a recap of how we did yesterday, and it was a winning day for us. Nothing we will complain about that. However, it could have been so much better. Let's talk about it. We went 3-2. We cashed Luca's over. We cashed the Celtics money line and Franz Wagner's under in points. You could have taken Franz at his regular line at 24.5. That cashed as well. Our VIP Dub Club exclusive play was Gary Trent Jr.'s under in threes. If you've been following me in the postseason, you know when a role player goes off, yeah, we're fading him. And he ended with two. He didn't even hit. He sucked. Our two losers. We started the day with Malik Beasley over in points. I'm not too mad about that one because I'll be honest, he didn't even deserve it. I think he had 0 points at halftime or something stupid, but he ends on the hook, of course. And then Karl Anthony Towns under 6.5 first quarter points. Saw a ton of comments after that one lost. He only had 4, and then he gets checked back in for the last minute or so of the game, the first quarter. What does he do? He gets a 3-pointer with like 9 seconds left. If the Pistons could just rebound the ball, we would have cashed because they got 3 offensive rebounds, kicked it to him in the corner, and of course that goes in. I feel like we've lost all 3 of our Q1 unders in similar fashion. Tough break, and if that wasn't bad enough, our Underdog Fantasy entry was the only leg that did not hit. We'll have some revenge on Underdog Fantasy later on in this video. Reminder, you can sign up using code COS. They'll give you a free pick and a deposit match up to $1,000. Now, that was bad news, but guess what? Some good news came our way later on in the evening with day 6 of the ladder challenge cashing. Round of applause, a pretty easy one after 2 straight days, day 4 and day 5 being absolute sweats. Day 6 was easy. Giannis grabs the boards, doesn't really get a ton of points. Naismith makes a 3 in the first. Miles Turner gets 9 points in the first 5 minutes, and Halliburton nearly doubles his line. He had over 40 PRAs. So a great day 6 winner. We'll talk about day 7 in this video, probably towards the end of it. As always, we have now hit 3 straight Dub Club exclusive plays. We've hit the ladder challenge. I always say this every now and then. If you want to join the Dub Club, get on in there. You get all those exclusive picks, which I don't post anywhere else. You also get some research tools. We post a hit rate sheet for the NBA and MLB, and you get the ladder challenge before everyone else, about an hour before everyone else gets it. So if the lines move, you're in there first and foremost, all the quick links and stuff like that. Again, there's a $10 off link for your first month. Take advantage of it. The first month down below is only $5 if you use that link. Get on in there. Get in the Dub Club. Join. Before we talk about the ladder, we'll talk about that at the end of the video. We're going to talk about a play in the Heat and Cavs game. We're going to talk about my Dub Club exclusive play, and then we'll get into our Underdog Fantasy entry. Let's dive into our first play today, and it's a little bit of juicy, and I hate laying juice, but here we are. Tyler Herro under 5.5 rebounds. It's minus 150. I don't know how many minus 150 plays we've done this season. You probably counted on my hand. On one hand, we probably have done less than 5, but I'll be honest, I wanted some action in this Cavs and Heat game. I just don't know what direction to go. I mean, this is my favorite play, and it's juiced, but you never know what you're getting from the Heat side of the equation. They're down 3-0. Are we going to get random rotations? Maybe. The Cavaliers, we know Darius Garland's on the injury report. Is he playing? I don't know. I'm recording this at 8:13 a.m. Central Time. So I look at Herro as a guy that I know he's going to play, but I hate this match for him regardless of who's out there. Now, like I said, the Heat could switch their rotations up here. They've lost the first 3 games of the series, backs against the wall. They could get swept here tonight. It wouldn't really shock anyone. I mean, the Bucks suggest it, given they are 9-point underdogs, but maybe they go towards more of a big man lineup. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as Eric Spoelstra's. But again, I look at Herro. This series, he's under in 2 of the 3 games. And so far in the season, really, he hasn't been a big rebounder. On the season versus Cleveland, he's at 6, 5, 3, 6, 4. So under. And, about 3 of those 5 games, which we love to see. But I really want to look at these last 3 games. We've seen the Cavaliers look and they see Herro on the court and they attack him. They defensively, they call for switches. They're like, you know what, we're going to abuse Herro. And we've seen, not a lot of rebound chances coming his way. We've seen in the 3 games this series that 8, 8, and 9 rebound chances. So if he's only going to get 8 to 10-ish rebound chances, he's going to have to convert 6 of those into actual rebounds. So we look at his regular season, he was about at a 53% conversion percentage on those rebounds. Ask him to now up that in the playoffs when everyone's hustling for those rebounds. And also when he's not getting as many, I find it tough to see him getting 6 rebounds here. Now, Herro was under this line in 71% of games when he saw 12 or fewer rebound chances. I just gave the numbers. He's been seeing 8 to 9 in the series. He's under an 83% of games this year when he saw 10 or fewer. So I just think this is a tough spot on the season. The Cavaliers gave up the third fewest rebounds per game to shooting guards. And they don't want Donovan Mitchell or Darius Garland if he plays going one-on-one against Davion Mitchell. Instead, I would expect them to call a bunch of screens, get Herro involved. Either Herro's trapping, leading some open three-point shots, or he's being the primary defender on the guy that's probably shooting the shot. So again, I think this is a tough one. I looked at a play that would be like if maybe this is too juiced for you, taking his under 5.5 rebounds, parlayed with some of him for him to score points. I think Herro has a pretty good game. Maybe he gets you 15, 20 points, maybe 25. I don't know. But I do like this under in rebounds. I know it's juiced, but I'll be honest, not my favorite game at all. My second play, and I hate to do this, is going to be in the Rockets and Warriors game. And I hate to make one of our two plays double club exclusive, but again, you can join. It's only $5 a month if you use that link down below. That gets you $10 off. It's an over in points and assists in the Rockets and Warriors game. So tap into that, see what we got. We've hit 3 straight double club exclusive plays, going for a 4th straight one. Hopefully we can get the job done. I'll talk about that Rockets and Warriors game kind of in this Underdog fantasy entry reminder on Underdog. Hopefully we don't lose on the hook again. You can sign up using my code COS. They'll give you a $1,000 deposit match and a free pick. I don't remember who the free pick is today, but don't matter. You'll get a free pick. It'll be a free leg for any of your entries you want. Now, we'll talk about Herros in here. He's the second leg. Donovan Mitchell, I raised his 3-point line up one. I just don't see them letting him beat them. And then we got some Rockets and Warriors props. I like Dylan Brooks. I just didn't love his 12.5 line. I took him down to 10 plus. I think you get 10 points pretty easily, but I swear that guy's always in foul trouble. Getting to 13, which is regular line, I think he can get there. But again, I think he has a pretty decent game. Amen Thompson is actually one of these that I really looked hard at. I know I said the double club exclusive is an over in points and assists. It is not Amen Thompson. I will not spoil. I'll spoil that one. It's not him. But I did look at him. It hasn't gone over yet this series, but he's had 14, I think 14 and 15. He had a lot of field goal attempts last game. The potential assists are there. It's pretty clear that the Warriors are willing to let Amen Thompson beat them. So, I mean, I think he's going to continue to see good usage. I mean, in game 2, he probably goes over if he doesn't get into early foul trouble, only play 5 minutes in the first half. But he's the guy they need out there for a ton of minutes. The guard, the guy that's right below him, which is Steph Curry, lower than 5.5 threes. I just don't. I don't see them giving him a ton of opportunities. We'll see if Jimmy Butler plays, but I really think it's a tough spot for Steph Curry to make 6 threes. It ain't easy, regardless. Even if you are the best shooter in the world, I'll take my chances there. So $20 on that, I think pays 95. Not too bad. Again, sign up for Underdog using code COS or this link down below, and you'll also get a free square and a deposit match up to $1,000. Now, let's talk about the ladder challenge. I know we've only actually made it to day 7, or to day 7, where we find ourselves today, twice. The first time was back at the inception of the ladder. We got all the way to day 9, and then we've lost on day 6 a ton of different times. Now, as I talked about in these games, we only have 2 games on today: Heat and Cavs and Warriors Rockets. Now, the Heat and Cavs is a tough game for me to really predict because Darius Garland is currently injured, and the Cavaliers have not really been a team I've bet on a ton. They just have a lot of different mouths to feed, so you never know if it's a Ty Jerome game. DeAndre Hunter games don't happen as much as Ty Jerome games, but they do happen. Could it be Evan Mobley? Could be a random Jared Allen game? Maybe. So I kind of avoid that team, especially for ladder, because you're looking for alt lines, and there's really nothing super consistent on the Cavaliers. Now, in terms of the Heat side, that's discussing it down 3-0. I really don't want to touch that. Now you get to the Rockets and Warriors game. We have the Jimmy Butler news. That's really the only injury news here, but that is a big equation for what's going to go down on the Warriors side. So I hate to say it, but as I record this at 8:18 a.m. Central Time, there's a good chance we avoid the ladder challenge today. I really don't love the slate. I'd rather not go out there and force it if we don't need to. If it were maybe like a day 1, maybe I'd get involved because it's just day 1 and it's only $10. But now that we're at, pretty sizable amount, we're at $650, right? Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a interesting one. I know it's a lot of money for you guys. I do want to note, if that, you don't have to run the whole ladder, regardless if we do it today or not. You don't have to play the whole amount. So if that's probably a lot of money for a lot of people. So if you need it, maybe cut it in half and you can roll the rest of it. If you get to 5,000, I'm pretty sure you'll be happy. I don't want you, I know people will be like, I have FOMO. Got to run it. Hey, if you're going to be in shambles, if we lose that, you don't need to do it. That's just my 2 cents. But like I said, good chance we avoid the ladder today. Tomorrow, I'm looking at the slate on my other monitor. Tomorrow we have Milwaukee, Indiana, which we'll see about that with Dame potentially out. We'll see. But Detroit and the Knicks, really like that series. Orlando, Boston, maybe not the one I would get involved in, but we have Clippers and Nuggets. So we have 4 games on tomorrow. I love that for a day 7. If we get past that, day 8, we could do on Wednesday where we have Golden State, Houston again, as well as Minnesota versus the Lakers. That's a pretty good one. And then if we get past that, day 9 would be like maybe the Knicks Pistons is that, but we'd at least have a Denver and LA game 6, which is already guaranteed. And then day 10, if we somehow got there, we have a chance for a bunch of different game 6s, maybe LA versus Minnesota, maybe Indiana, Milwaukee, definitely not Cleveland, Miami, and maybe probably Golden State, Houston. So we'd have a bunch of opportunities. Really feels like a good day. We should take the day off on the ladder. So I haven't officially decided on that, but talking through with you all, I'm pretty confident we will not do day 7 today. We'll postpone that one day. And I want to do one today and sweat it out with you guys. Doesn't feel like something that I have a ton of confidence in. If we don't have confidence, we just move on. We can all enjoy a day off after sweating for 6 days straight. Although yesterday, not much of a sweat. So officially, only pick in the video, Herro's under and rebounds. I know there's going to be some comments. 11 minutes, but only 1 pick. Leave me alone. We did an Underdog fantasy entry. Get out of here. Either way, appreciate you guys as always. Let's keep climbing, and good chance we avoid until day 7 for tomorrow. But either way, it's been fun. Let's have a day, and I'll see you guys back in the next one. A reminder, you can join the Dub Club, $10 off your first month. Link down below. And if MLB is back, we're back to the MLB videos where we've been straight fades, but maybe we a couple days off will have changed the tide. That video will be linked right here. Either way, have a great start to your week. Have a great Monday. I'll see you guys back again tomorrow with some more. And when I do potentially probably announce the postponement of the ladder, I'll put that little YouTube short there as well. Let's have a day, and I'll see you guys back again in the next one. Peace.